Have you ever felt like your negative thoughts keep you from having a happier life? Do you feel like so many bad things have happened to you that you feel like you're not worthy of having a good life? You feel like it's just not for you? You feel like you've had so many bad things happen to you, you're just stuck in a hole and you can't get yourself out the hole, you're just stuck in there and that's just where you're gonna be forever. If that's how you're thinking, you probably need to reframe your mindset from thinking negative to positive. How are we gonna do that? First, you have to know the difference between positive thinking and negative thinking. What's the difference? Positive thinking is focusing on the good in any situation, while negative thinking is focusing on the bad in any given situation. There is no way to escape negative thinking. Negative thinking is normal for any given situation. The way to overcome negative thinking is to not let negative thinking drag you down. The common misconception is that you need to be happy all the time, and that pretending to be happy and fake your feelings is gonna make you happy, and that's not true. Like I said earlier, you're gonna feel negative thoughts, but it's not letting those negative thoughts keep you down, which is gonna help you feel better and help you start thinking more positive. Now I'm gonna give you an example I wrote down. You're working on a presentation for maybe work or school. You work on it all night, you procrastinate and didn't really start working on it until the last minute. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and you still have a little ways to go, and you know you have to be at work at 8 a.m. to present as soon as you get there. And if you spend 2 more hours on a presentation, it will be done by 5. So you decide to take a 30-minute power nap in order to give yourself the energy you need to push through and finish by 5:30. You fall asleep, and next thing you know, you wake yourself up and realize that it's 7:30 and you've overslept. There's no way you're gonna be able to finish the presentation and be able to present the whole thing. So you start beating yourself up about how you wish you had started earlier, or that you wish you could have stayed up, or that you wish you could have just asked for help from a coworker or like a classmate. You start to hate yourself. Now let me ask you something. Is that gonna help you? Is beating yourself really gonna make the situation any better? Even if there's no good solution, is beating yourself up gonna solve anything? Is it gonna make the presentation go any better? It's not. What your next move should be is reframing your situation, reframing your mindset, trying to figure out what I gotta do to make this work. Okay, I messed up. What am I gonna do because I didn't do this? Just shifting your mindset from worrying to positive thinking is honestly sometimes the best solution for your situation. Maybe in this situation, you know the material. Maybe you can come up with a presentation off the muscle in the moment. Maybe you're good at that. Maybe you can ask for help once you get to work. Maybe you can just come clean to your professor, come clean to your teacher, or come clean to your boss about not having the presentation prepared. Maybe that professor, teacher, boss may understand. Maybe they won't understand. But not letting their reaction to what you have done upset you and bring down your mood and mess you up mentally, that's important, because everyone's gonna make those mistakes, but it's how you look at those mistakes and how you let those mistakes affect you that changes your mentality. All you can do is make sure you know what you did wrong this time, plan for next time. Try to have all these safeguards ready so that if this happens, you have a solution. You know how to get yourself out the hole, because this is definitely not gonna be the last time you make a mistake. If that was the case, we'd all be perfect. So we now know negative thinking is basically the opposite of positive thinking. So positive thinking is having an optimistic attitude. So that means negative thinking must be having a pessimistic attitude. So what are the signs of having a pessimistic attitude? I'll give you 5. 1, you only see the bad things, you never see the good things. 2, you're blaming yourself for every bad thing that happens to you. 3, you're always predicting something bad is going to happen to you. 4, you have a binary mindset. You either think something really good is gonna happen to you or something really bad is gonna happen to you. 5, you tend to make situations bigger than they are, and it's not constructive or helpful. It just starts blowing up in your face because now the situation is too big. If any of those apply to you, then you're probably guilty of being a little too negative. But there are ways to fix that, and I'll give you 7. Number 1, smiling more. 2, reframing your situation. 3, writing down some things you're thankful for. 4, picture your best possible future. 5, focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. 6, practice positive self-talk. 7, surround yourself with positive people. The purpose of positive thinking is to open your mind to the possibility of success, even when success is not in front of you. Sometimes success is hiding behind your own ability to move forward. And if you had kept pushing and kept moving forward, you would have ran into it. Here are 4 keys to take with you on positive thinking versus negative thinking. 1, positive thinking allows you to keep your mind open and think clear. 2, positive thinkers tend to be less stressful and more optimistic. 3, negative thinkers tend to be more self-critical and more pessimistic. 4, just like positivity can spread to other people, so can negativity. Thanks for listening, and don't forget your keys.